March 29th, 2010. It's a bright, crisp Monday morning. As I said, it's about 8:15. Just got done maneuvering through a very tight situation at a construction yard. Those people, they mostly don't care what you have to do. A lot of these people, these contractors, they want you to get the truck into a place where trucks don't belong, and they don't care what you have to do it. So that's what I do. Take my sweet old time going in and out of it, make sure I don't run into anything, run over anyone. You're in. So the doctor had the nurse call back and tell her to tell me that the scan gives a much better accurate reading than what the blood work does, and he doesn't know why. They had no idea why my thyroid would show high activity, as he called it, and then I have to go in for more blood work. Woohoo! Isn't that just wonderful? Always love giving all that blood. So let's see. I think my physical is on the 14th of April, so I'll be doing that blood work next week sometime, I guess, near the end of next week. No? Yeah, sometime near the end. Sometime next week. And then do that lovely physical and hear whatever news there is to hear. I was supposed to go and get a prescription of this stuff that lowers your cholesterol, but I've never made it over there. I suppose I will eventually. Start popping those pills every day. Apparently, one right when you go to bed. As I said before, but I didn't say it on this one, Caleb and JD, which is one of the oldest black brother. one that's working well on the east side of the house, that's the worst. It gets sun all day long, it dries everything out. That has to be watered every day during the summer. And on the south side of the house, same thing. Pretty much gets sun all day. And the front gets a lot of shade from the house itself. And eventually all that stuff is going to grow big enough that it'll provide its own shade. I'm going to have a small jungle going out there. It'll be a cool looking jungle, but it will be jungle. And it'll provide its own shade. It won't dry out quite as fast. That's what I'm hoping for anyway. Some of the plants have grown ridiculously large over the short period of time that they've been in the ground. One of them is ballooned out to this big old plant. I didn't even know it was going to get that big. Which is fine, because it's blocking the view of the neighbors. It's helping to block the view of the neighbors. The ficus trees, of course, will take quite a long time to grow, so I'm not really looking for anything major out of them for several years. And I've got some of those sissus out there too, and they'll grow pretty quick. All the sissus are starting to take off again. Now that some warmer weather is coming and they've decided that it's time of year to start growing, so pretty soon I got another application of Miracle-Gro in my shed out there. I'm going to go ahead and apply Miracle-Gro to everything. Good coating of it all over. And that stuff seems to help everything, so that's basically what I'm doing. It's spreading out rock. I'm just trying to get most of it, the largest part of it done before the heat gets here. Actually, I'm trying to get the drip system completely done before the heat gets here. There's a couple of small areas of plants. Dang! Whoa, Jackson! Do you see that? Monday morning freight night. That guy just about lost that trailer right there. Because that other guy didn't want to give him room to get over. That's the way it is in Phoenix driving. Especially with larger vehicles, people don't want to let you in. They want to get past you. So that was probably pretty scary for the driver of that, pulling that trailer right there. He doesn't seem to be doing too well himself, though, now that I watched him driving. Pretty interesting to get stuff like that on video, though. Glad he didn't go over, regardless of his lack of driving skills. Switching gears anyway, I keep forgetting, and I'm going to try to remember to do that today. This guy obviously hasn't got a clue. And he's freaking planting that thing back and forth. No wonder he found lost it. Must be going toward Tucson, didn't know he was doing. I'm going to contact the mortgage company now that Mr. Obama has decided that we should all get principal reductions on our property along with the interest reduction, and see if the mortgage company will go for it. They'll probably say no because they were way behind on this interest reduction thing. Me and everybody else was already given the stuff, and they weren't even doing anything until 6 months after I freaking started the process. So, but I'm going to try. I imagine another thing they're going to say is that they'll let me over. I'm going to